Oh, there he is, 51 yards away. The good thing is we can see him. The bad thing is we have to stand up in order to take the shot. Today we're going to be venturing out to the Yukon Valley, and we haven't been here in, well, a pretty good while. One of the reasons why is in my old account when I lost it, we had probably three or four diamond caribou, and when I lost all those, it kind of made me sad, and I didn't really want to come back out here for a while because after all that time and effort we put into getting those diamond caribou, and they were all just gone. Anyways, I want to start back over again, go back out to the Yukon Valley, and see if we can't get ourselves some awesome caribou. I kind of forgot that the grizzly bear are going to be drinking at the same time as the caribou, so I guess we're going to find some grizzlies too. We might as well take down this level 6 here and see if we can take down a couple of these ones as well. At about 250 out, we got the 300 Magnum, and we'll be using the M1 primarily for the caribou. But 250, that's a tough angle. But I think we got it. This is the 6 though. Okay, so this is the track, and with the medium it should be at least a single lung, and there he is piled up right there. So a 60, left lung at 232, just a little bit high of the heart, but he must have just missed. Yeah, he just missed gold by about 0.7. Here's another grizzly down here. Stomach intestine, so wow, that was way far off. Luckily it was only a female though. Yep, probably gonna be a running away intestine shot. This is gonna be one of the bears that I thought we hit first, but it was actually not the bear that we hit first. And that's gonna be a small male, 56, running away. Tried for a Texas heart shot there, and actually that's the heart. If we had a little more penetration, that would have been a Texas heart shot right there. I've only ever done that twice on mule deer, and it was actually with the 6.5, so it is possible, but maybe not so much on a grizzly bear. Ooh, we just got eyes on our first potential decent grizzly bear. Set him very hard, and he's about 207 yards out, quartering at us a little bit, but with the 300, we should be able to tuck it in there and catch kind of the front of the heart and the lung, right like we did last time. I don't know what just happened that first shot. Did we hit the brush or what just happened? I've had that happen several times now where I take a shot and nothing happens. Oh my god, the second shot didn't connect either. Oh, it's a little bit frustrating when that does happen, because it would have been perfect. We had it right on the heart and lung, and we squeezed the trigger and nothing happened. Well, we got another decent bull caribou out here at about 330. We'll take him down with the M1 because the M1's been having a lot more knockdown power recently compared to like the 30-06. So that's why we're going to use the M1. That looked good. Yeah, I've been noticing, well, for sure the 270 doesn't have that much knockdown power. But even the 30-06, recently I was using it when we were streaming a couple days ago, and it really didn't have that much power. We hit a pronghorn antelope at like 80 yards. I think it was like 110 actually. Right in the front shoulder, and it barely had enough penetration to get a single lung. And since this is out here... Wow, that's so loud. So here's the second one, and I figured out a way to hopefully make it a little quieter. But a 207.6 double lung at 194. See, that is to me pretty impressive. To get double lung on a caribou at about 200 yards out, that's pretty solid there. I don't know if you'll be able to do that with 30-06 at this point. And then here's the first one that we got. This one actually might make gold. It's going to be kind of a small gold, but it might make... Nope, it didn't make gold. Silver, 308 as a level 4. And left lung at 333. So, I mean, that was a centered perfectly shot right there. But, I don't know. Okay guys, a little change of plans here. I decided to go back to the lodge, get the 30-06 because the M1 is so loud. Not on your ears because I can edit that part up, but for me when I'm doing it live, it's pretty loud. Anyways, we found this bear again, and he's completely untouched at 405 yards, and I really hope we can hit it this time. Oh, 405. So if we ideally hold for the spine, I should have went right in there perfectly. It really should have. Now that's what we like to see. A nice vital hit on this Grizzly. I figured we had a pretty good hit on him. Ran over here and he popped out a render distance right about here, which is where I think he piled up. But this should be our biggest Grizzly of the hunt so far, and a 63.20 gold left lung at 407 yards. That's a pretty awesome shot right there, and absolutely centered that lung beautifully. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with that. So 400 yards, we were holding pretty much right there. Like I said, about a ½ inch down below the back at 400 yards, zeroed in for 320. Well, would you look at that? Another 7-point heart Grizzly out here. This one's about 260 out. Now this time, we should be able to hold for the heart. And we should be able to make this happen. We're gonna have a slight bit of drop, but not much. Got him. And since we got this Grizzly out here too, there's 2 females. Actually, that might be a small male. Got him too. Perfect. See, that is what's supposed to happen. Not take a shot at 250 yards and then the thing just stands there. This should be a female, and left lung heart shot at 268. It was a female. Caught the inside of the heart there, so just actually nicked the heart. But then this one here should be the 7, and I think we smoked the heart on this one. And a left lung heart, 62.30. Just got a call from a bull moose, but yeah, see that was a smoked heart shot. Centered the heart, 262 yards, and a 62.30 gold Grizzly. That's a huge Caribou. This is the biggest one that we've seen in a long time. His backside has the down potential side, but the other side is a little bit smaller. But he's about 330 yards away. So let's see if we can't get on him with the 30-06. We'll actually stand, wait, how far did I say he was? 340. Okay. So we'll be crouched. He is in some brush, which I don't exactly love. I don't really want to pass up this opportunity though. Guess we don't have much to worry about. Because he is smoked. That's a big bull. I've been passing up bulls left and right here because they're just not too impressive to me. And when I saw that one, I knew we had to get him. Well, here he lays. That's going to be a beautiful bull caribou. I definitely want to get a picture of him because he's going to be our biggest one that we've seen in quite a while. He really is. That's going to look pretty cool like that, actually. The one side is just massive. Alright, cool. So let's pick him up and see how far that was. A 341 yard double lung heart shot and a 362 gold bull caribou right there. We're worried about hitting that brush, and we actually made an incredible shot with the 30-06. So 30-06 is working out pretty good, actually. Yeah, if only he had the same side on his right side as he does his left, that would have been, that probably would have been like a 430s bull, something like that. That's kind of a giant grizzly bear, the biggest one that we've seen so far. A max weight and max scoring potential grizzly, but I don't think mythical grizzlies could actually make diamond. But either way, we definitely want to try and get him. So I just put in our 600 grain arrows and broadheads here, and we're going to try and get close to this guy and take him down with a bow. There's about 240 out there, but we have a good wind. If we swing wide to the left, we should be able to cut him off and get within probably like 50 or 60. We got about 20-25 minutes for him to drink, so we don't have a ton of time, but we definitely have plenty of time. So our bear should be somewhere over there, maybe like 60 yards in front of us, but it is so thick with all this brush here that I don't even know how we're gonna see him. Well, it seems like we may have gotten there a little bit too late because he decided to trot off the other direction. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes. So we got fresh tracks here, just said just now. That means he's gotta be right over here somewhere. I just don't know where he would be. He should be bedding somewhere, but it looks like he's heading right out into the middle of this swamp. So unless he's gonna be bedded like in there, your guess is as good as mine, like where he's gonna be, because I couldn't tell you. I think I found him. Yes, I did. So he looped back around. take a look at this. We were tracking him this way, all the way out that way. And he started looping this way, and all of a sudden I looked and I saw a bear. And sure enough, that's him. But it's a good thing we saw him, because if we kept tracking that way, he would have spooked, because we don't have a good wind at all. But this time, we're going to go around this way, and hopefully we don't spook him this time, or at least he doesn't trot off the other direction. Alright, he's 122 yards away. We're still working our way around right now, but I want to slow down a little bit more and try and swing in. You see how he's in that grass there? I don't know if we're going to be able to see him if we get too close to him. See, yeah, that's going to be really, really tricky. So we're going to have to kind of like find a spot where we can see and then go directly towards him. Because if we don't, we won't be able to see this bear for too long. But he's broadside there at 113. I think we're just going to have to try and sneak up on him and get to maybe like 40 yards away and pop up and go for a shot. You see that tree right there? I think if we could somehow get to that tree, that small tree. I think if we get to this tree, yeah, actually, let's go to this tree. Let's go to this tree. So if we get to this tree, we should be about like 45 yards away. And we should be able to crouch up and see a little bit better. Oh, there he is, 51 yards away. The good thing is we can see him. The bad thing is we have to stand up in order to take the shot. But 51 yards away, we should definitely be able to make this happen. If we hold for kind of the top of the shoulder for 40, it should drop right in there perfectly. So I think we're going to try it. See, if we're crouched, we can't even see that grizzly bear. But then if we're like here, then we have that there. We have that there. Well, all these little obstacles here. See? Okay, that could work there. So he's exactly 56. Now, I want to use the red pin for 40. So if we hold there, that would be 60. We don't want to hold that high. We want to hold right there. Oh, smoked him. Oh. Huge grizzly bear just smoked with a bow. So he was standing. Look at that. He ran maybe 40 yards and piled up right here. I was going to say, that's where we hit him right there. Awesome vital hit. And there he is piled up. Man, I bet we probably could have seen him if the grass wasn't so tall. But that was so cool to be able to take down this giant grizzly bear. Let's take a look at him. He's actually in a really cool spot for a picture too. There's some really good lighting here. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's take a picture. I think that works really good just like that. If it was the other side, we'd be able to see the tracer in them. But that's alright. Actually, let's try and take a picture like that. Okay. Let's pick him up and see how we did. And a 65.40. 66.9 is diamond, so that thing is almost a diamond for a mythical. Ended up getting a double lung shoulder blade, well, technically double shoulder blade, double lung at 52 yards. And look at that penetration there. Awesome shot on this massive mythical grizzly bear. And we should probably get it mounted because it's our biggest grizzly bear in a long time. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be a good way to end this video. We ended up finding a pretty awesome mythical grizzly bear, and I'm really happy with that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.